ICU room 9 was silent except for the hiss of the ventilator. 18-year-old Amara Wallace lay motionless, face swollen beyond recognition. At the foot of the bed stood her mother, Nina Wallace, hands steady, eyes burning. A nervous nurse whispered. They said it was a mistake. Wrong suspect. Nina didn't blink. Which officers? Badges 60417 and 58209. They claimed she resisted. Nina's voice dropped to ice. They just signed their own warrants. What no one in that hospital knew, what those two officers never bothered to check, was that Nina Wallace spent 15 years as a federal investigator before she ever put on a suit to fight in courtrooms. And tonight she wasn't a grieving mother, she was the storm. In the parking garage, she opened a locked Pelican case, lifted a black satellite phone, and spoke 2 words, Protocol 7. 30 minutes later, 6 encrypted monitors glowed in her basement war room. Raw body cam footage played in slow motion. Amara on FaceTime laughing 1 second, slammed to concrete the next. No warning, no command, just fists and boots while one cop laughed. Teach her respect. Nina froze the frame on their badge numbers, zoomed in on the blood on their knuckles, and hit send to every major outlet with one line. Unedited. Unforgivable. By dawn, the footage was everywhere. Protesters flooded the precinct. News choppers circled overhead. Nina walked through the station's front doors in a tailored black suit, federal credentials already in hand. U.S. Attorney's Office just took jurisdiction, she announced to a stunned lobby. Title 42, Section 1983. Civil rights deprivation under color of law. The chief stormed out. You can't. She slid a warrant across the desk signed by a federal judge. I just did. She turned to the 2 officers being dragged from the locker room still in uniform. Detectives, she said, voice soft enough to cut steel. You put my daughter in a coma for walking while black. Now I put you in federal custody for the rest of your lives. Handcuffs clicked. Cameras rolled. Nina leaned in so only they could hear. Protocol 7 isn't a case file, she whispered. It's the reason your families will never see you free again. The screen smashed to black as the cell door began to slam. Click the link below right now to watch the full, unfiltered footage and see exactly what Protocol 7 does to everyone who touched her daughter. You need to see how this ends.